Hello and welcome to my podcast. Today we'll be discussing concussions in football and how technology is changing the ways that we detect and deter concussions. Each year, an estimated 3.8 million concussions occur in competitive and recreational sports alike. Of that 3.8 million, 300,000 of those are direct results of the game of football, with many more possible as 5 out of every 10 concussions goes unreported or undetected. With those frightening statistics, the NFL is working tirelessly to decrease the number of concussions yearly through technological advancements. A concussion is defined as a traumatic brain injury that is caused by a blow to the head or violent shaking of the head and body. With each concussion showing different signs and symptoms, I interviewed the head athletic trainer for Deep Run High School, who will tell us the most common signs and symptoms of a concussion and its long-term effects.
All right, so some common signs and symptoms of concussions kind of fall into 4 categories. First are some more physical signs of concussion, so headache, nausea, dizziness. And others are a little bit more sensitivities, so sensitivity to light, sensitivity to noise, and then with that comes difficulty concentrating, difficulty remembering. And then sometimes you even get into a little bit more of the emotional symptoms, which can include irritability, nervousness, sadness, just getting way more emotional.
What are some of the long-term effects of repeated blows to the head and concussions?
Yeah, so I know CTE is definitely a hot topic. The research is very new, so there's a ton of stuff that I think we've really just scratched the surface. So with CTE and those long-term effects, essentially what happens is a lot of times people have these things like depression, anxiety, nervousness, but when your brain has undergone so much trauma, it has to focus on recovering from that trauma.
Thank you, Emily. I would now like to highlight 3 specific examples of technological advancements that have improved overall player safety, those being the iBox device, smart helmets, and impact testing. The iBox device is an easy-to-use tool designed to quickly and accurately identify concussions in people ages 5 to 67. The device measures cranial nerve function by tracking eye movements on a computer screen. This is possible because of the brain, following a blow to the head, swells, affecting the ability of the cranial nerves to control movements towards and away from objects in the world. iBox uses this knowledge to track eye movements in reaction to movements on the screen during a short film. Recently, a team of Columbia researchers have been working towards developing the first wearable diagnostic device for traumatic brain injury, that being the smart helmet. A device that incorporates electroencephalography sensors, a sensor that tracks brain activity while players are on the field, were added to football helmets for the sole reason of detecting concussions that aren't easily detected. The EEG sensors are tucked inside the pads of the helmet, and upon detecting electromagnetic wave patterns of traumatic brain injury, send an alert to a computer on the sideline. Impact is an online computer-based testing program specifically designed for the management of sports-related concussions. Impact serves as a computerized test that measures memory, attention span, and visual and verbal problem solving. Impact testing is a 2-step process, the first step being the baseline test. The baseline test provides an understanding of one's brain function under normal circumstances. The data from the baseline test is stored and can be retrieved at a later date if the athlete sustains a concussion. Post-injury testing is the second step. The post-injury test is administered after a blow to the head, and the results are compared to the baseline test to test for concussion. All these technological advancements are helping to create a more safe and sustainable game of football. Thank you.